Hello there ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tom, and today we're going to be having some fun for free with Blizzard's newest game, Heroes of the Storm. Now it's currently in closed beta, but Blizzard have reached a new round of giving out beta keys, so you should be able to get in. I know that the Yogs cast were giving out some, as well as Jesse Cox. I'm sure a lot more YouTubers and streamers have given out keys. But I'm going to give you a quick look at this if you are wanting to get in, so you can see what it's all about. So, Heroes of the Storm is basically a MOBA, a multiplayer online battle arena. Other MOBAs are, for some examples, are Dota 2, you've got League of Legends, Smite. Blizzard's introduction into the genre is a game all based around their Blizzard characters. So if I show you the hero roster, we have characters from their World of Warcraft and the Warcraft games, their Starcraft games, and their Diablo games. If I can find one of the Diablo characters. There, okay, there's Diablo. Now, the way the hero selection works is they have I believe it's a weekly rotation, and you can buy characters with real money or in-game money. The weekly rotation is usually fairly good. You get 3 characters per week, I think it is. It might actually be 5 looking at this. I think it's 5 characters per week. And then you can buy extra characters for gold. For example, 10,000 gold here. Or money, £7.50. Now, I think their gold amounts are a bit high. I've played maybe 10 or so games, I've got 10 levels and I've only earned 7,600. So and that's with all of the leveling bonuses. So if I show you the player progression, see you get 1,000 gold at level 2, 1,000 gold level 4, 2,000 gold level 8, 2,000 gold level 10, and I still don't have enough to purchase one of the characters I want. The cheapest characters you're looking at, 7,000, I think there might be one for 4,000 somewhere. There you go, you can get Illidan for 4,000. So it can take a while to earn the heroes. There are various packs you can buy, but I think that the rotation's good enough if you just want to give it a try. You don't need to buy anything right off the back. But let's get straight into game number 1 and we can have a look at it. While we're here, I'll see if I have time to show you the options menu. I believe it's down here. And as you can see, it's using the same engine as the Starcraft game uses, Starcraft 2. It's got the resolution options, texture quality, all the different graphics quality you need. It's got hundreds of sound options, fully rebindable controls of course. So you can add an alternative, you can change the initial, so that's all fine, you don't have to worry about the graphics options at all. It does seem to have a couple graphic issues here and there. I recently installed some new drivers, so we'll see if they address the issue. Currently playing it on a low graphics quality just because I want it to be a smooth and clean game. Hopefully there won't be any lag either. Let's see how long it takes to get into game. Estimated wait time is another 21 seconds, so let's see if that's correct. And we're into a game. So, you're not usually waiting much longer than a minute. Someone's playing random here. Did I just... How am I playing Illidan? Was he one of the 3 characters in rotation or did I buy him? I can't actually remember. I may have just bought Illidan. Well, I'll find out later. Anyway, one of the main points of Heroes of the Storm is that it's a much simpler MOBA than the other ones. Whereas in Dota 2 and League of Legends you're focusing on getting as much gold as you can, buying the perfect items for your build. This game doesn't have any gold, it doesn't have any last hitting of creeps, it doesn't have any items you need to buy. What it does have, however, is a objective. So there's multiple different maps with different objectives. On this map, the Garden of Terror, you can see the instructions here. At night, the Shamblers will arise. You kill the Shamblers to collect seeds, and when you get 100 seeds, you get a Garden Terror, which is a very strong siege unit that one of your heroes can control and wreak big damage on the enemy fortresses. So, says it's fully loaded. Let's see if it gets into a game here. I did have a problem playing this the other day where it said it had fully loaded and didn't get in at all. If there is an issue, I'll cut and we'll jump back in. Oh, and there we are. Okay, no issues. I was getting worried there briefly. So, this is my first time playing Illidan, and I accidentally chose that one, so I don't know how good that is. Let's try just going mid, shall we? So, I'll be pairing here with Uther, who's a World of Warcraft character. He's a healer mainly, but he's also a very good tanking unit. So as you can see, like most MOBAs, there are lanes, and down each of these lanes, creeps will spawn. And it's your job to defend against the creeps and the enemy heroes. There's jungles where you can get neutral minions to gain XP, and also mercenary camps. Okay, looks like we're up against another Uther here. Let's try not to get killed. And I don't know why we've got a third hero here. Seems a bit overkill, but we will give this a shot. So here comes our creep wave. Due to the fact there's no last hitting, you can't block a creep wave either. The creeps will just move straight through your kit character. Let's see, what abilities do I have? Got a dive at the target dealing 50 damage. A sweeping strike, dash towards the target point dealing 70 damage. Let's try that out here then. Seem to be getting a little bit of lag here. I'll just take a quick break, see if I can sort that out. It's usually fine, I think it's probably my end. Okay, apologies about that. There was another game recording at the point, so that was causing a bit of lag. We also have evasion, which evades enemy abilities. And I think I'm going to have to pull back a bit here. Now, one thing these maps all have is a healing font, or healing fountain, which you come over here, click it, and it gives you some health back. That basically means you don't have to run all the way back to base to get your health, which is very beneficial when you're trying to, because obviously because there aren't any items, this game's all about XP, and you can see the levels of each individual team up at the top. Because that's one thing I actually forgot to mention. As well as having no items, there are no individual levels either. You level as a team. And we're going to try and run away here, and we died. Not sure what our Uther was doing, he didn't do much to help at all. But that's the way it goes in these games. If you're not playing with a team, you can get screwed over heavily. So let's run up here, see if we can help the Raynor. So we've got 15 seeds now, and the enemy team has 29. Let's see if we can do much to stop them getting more, because they're still getting them. Let's get stronger basic attacks. I'm not playing very well here, but no. See, this is a game where you can die very quickly, very easily, and depending on your character, you can have. It's still in closed beta, so I'm willing to let it off, but I think the balance is still screwed up in a lot of places. Like some of the tanky characters, the characters with a lot more health and defense, seem much stronger than some of the less powerful heroes. And I'm not sure if that's a deliberate choice or if it does just need to be balanced. I mean, as I said, I'm playing Illidan, who's got less health, but I would have thought with his higher attack damage I'd be able to take on someone with half health. Apparently not. So that's the Garden Terror. The Garden Terror spawns a whole bunch of seeds if you can kill him. And these are mercenaries. Say, as you can see in the jungle, we've got these flags here. These are mercenary camps, and if you defeat the mercenaries and kill them, you can capture them and they will work for you, fighting against the enemy team. And as you can see, they are very powerful creeps. Mercenary wave combined with two heroes can be enough to push most heroes out of lane. So we're just being forced to stay here and not do anything. I'm trying to deal a bit of damage here to try and push them back, but it's very difficult. So I'm just keep attacking. Gonna grab some movement speed. You get upgrades in this game at turn 1, turn 3, turn 7 and turn 10. Now when you get to turn 10 you unlock your ultimate, which would usually be in there slot R. I say ultimate just because I usually play Dota and so I'm used to using the term ultimate. In this game it is called your heroic ability, but its meaning's very much the same. It's a very powerful ability with a long cooldown. So we're going to go down here and try and help our team against these guys. Go through there, deal some more damage, grab some evasion. Going to see if we can kill this other Illidan. Okay, there's another character here, so we're going to jump on him, see if we can kill him, and we got him. Going to keep fighting them. I'm going to try and jump on this Illidan here. Deal a bit more damage. I just can't quite kill him. As you can see, it's a very active game. You've got to be focusing, running around a lot. And I've killed him. Good. Now, I might actually die myself here if I'm not careful. So yeah, let's try and get out of that. That's his big AoE stun. Gonna drop some more abilities. We're running... Okay, we were healed up by someone there, so that's good. And we've got the Garden Terror. And we've overtaken them on the Seeds. Still not got quite enough to... Oof, and she just dodges out of the way of us there. It's a very fast-paced game. And our levels are actually fairly equal. I'm going to keep playing here. See if... Their Illidan's pushing the middle lane, so I'm going to mount up and head down here. So in this game, unlike other MOBAs, you don't get a... Since you don't get items such as boots to increase your speed, you get mounts, which you press Z to mount up, and then you can move rapidly across the map. Now we're doing some heavy work here. We're stopping them from getting much done. I think we're going to have to head bottom here. I might actually... Yeah, I'm going to try and help out our Sergeant Hammer down here by running down, see if I can do some damage to one of the enemies here. That may have been a mistake there, but I've pushed them back here at least, which is good. So our Sergeant Ham should be safe for now. Now there is a cooldown on the healing wells to stop you using them constantly. I'm going to have to run away here, and it might be worth going back to base. Now there is a equivalent of a town portal here. If you press B, you can use your Hearthstone, which teleports you straight back to your base. And as any other MOBA or Dota clone, you can regen your health rapidly at base and then run out into the field again. Okay, they've got some siege giants here, which are some dangerous heavy minions, and we're going to have to go up and try and stop them from getting much done, because they can destroy towers, fortresses, walls very quickly. And yeah, we've killed them very quickly here. And we're going to charge through here, try and deal some more damage to these minions, and then head down again and see if we can kill one of these. Now, our Sergeant Hammer is having a tough time fighting against these two. And I'm going to die because of that, aren't I? Yeah. Oh well. Maybe the rest of our team can clean up. Come on, take down that Sergeant Hammer. Good work, Raynor. So, we did lose me and our Sergeant Hammer there. Got a 13-second respawn on me, 17 left on him. Now, one of the other big differences between this and other MOBAs is it can be much quicker to play. You don't have to devote yourself to a 10-minute game. Games can be over in a course of seconds. Well, okay, that's a clear exaggeration, not seconds. But you can have 10-minute games However, they can also go as long as 30 minutes if you're having a long, hard game. So let's get Giant Killer, which makes our basic attacks more powerful. Let's try and take out this Vala here, if I can. You're not going to get away from me, Vala. Oh god, maybe she is. She's doing a lot of damage there. Oh god, that was retarded. That was very stupid of me. I wasn't paying attention, died. That is one of my biggest problems I have with this game. Because you don't have to worry about last hitting, you can tend to just relax a bit more. And that extra relaxation, for me at least, it might not be all players, in fact I doubt it's all players, but it leads me to somehow just run in without worry and just get killed because I wasn't paying attention for that split second. So here you can see our Garden Terror. I'm not sure what he's doing fighting against the enemy heroes here. We really should be pushing towers. He is stopping them getting this Garden Terror at least, so I think I'm going to have to charge over here as fast as possible. Oh my god. He's not doing anything. It's the biggest problem with this game at the moment. Having a bad character can just get your team killed so quickly. So see, they've got their Garden Terror. And yeah, we're going to die here because our Garden Terror charged in there, doing nothing. He didn't take out any of the fortresses. I think Jesse Cox said it best. The problem with this game compared to other MOBAs is whereas in Dota 2 or League of Legends, having some great players on your team can win the game. On this, it doesn't matter how many good players you have, if you have one or two players that just do stupid things like that. He ran in as the Garden Terror, got himself killed when we needed the Garden Terror to be able to push, and now we're going to lose because of it. Now and we're now getting abandons. I think that's one of the big, and I'm dead instantly because they're 3 levels ahead of us. And I think that's as interesting as it is having objective-based gameplay in a MOBA. I think that's why that's also one of the big problems. That's the reason that one player can lose you the game. The reason is because one player working as either the Dragon Knight or the Garden Terror, which are the 2 controllable objectives, and if they do badly, they can just lose you the game. So we're back up, we're going to see if we can do any damage here, so we can hold them back. So we're going to have to run back to base here, I think. Because we're not, let's say, if you look at this, they're 3 pushing middle, they've just destroyed our bottom fortress. There's not a whole lot we can do to defend. Maybe if I just push out here, we try and take out Sonya or someone. See, even their minions are being able to attack our base now. So I think I'm just going to mount up. They've captured our siege giants. Let's try and activate our ultimate again. And there we go. See, we're so badly leveled. And I'm dead. We can't do anything against them at this point, so we just can't do the damage when they're all together. Now, again, this is another problem. There is no surrender button, so you can't... It's a problem with team-based competitive games like this. If your team is losing, if you've clearly lost like we have at this point, there's no way for us to surrender, so we've just got to sit back and watch us lose. Which is never a fun experience for anyone. And as I said, the games are much shorter than most of the games. You don't have to really commit. This game's been going for about 14 minutes. It should be over by the 16-minute mark, I imagine. So there's not a whole lot we can do to defend against this. We can maybe take out this Sergeant Hammer here. And nope, we've got to run away because they're all here and there's no way we can fight against them. And I'm dead. As soon as you try and fight them, they just kill you because there's no way to defend against this many. They've got too many creeps now. And now, like I say, there's not a whole lot we can do other than sit back and wait. So what would my assessment of the game be so far? It's a fun game when you win. However, some of the big problems come in the fact that you can lose very easily because of one bad player. If you have one bad player doing a critical role, then you can lose much easier than any other game. Maybe I can take out this Vala here. I don't know, give it a try. No, and I'm dead. So even in the base, with our core attacking them, we die instantly. And Reynolds dead too. So yeah, fun game, great when you win, sucks when you lose, and you can lose because of one bad player. It's a bit pricey, I reckon, but the hero rotation seems fair. I would like if they lowered the prices. The objective based maps are interesting and fun, but again, I think they might be the reason why it can be so easy for one player to lose you the game. So, you've been watching Paragon Tom play some Heroes of the Storm closed beta. I think there'll actually be a few more videos on this coming out because I've been playing it a bit with a friend, so you'll be able to see them. And thanks for watching. You'll see me again soon.